Good afternoon. Welcome back, folks. This is John Pettipas on a beautiful Sunday afternoon at 12:25 noon, Nova Scotia time, the 29th day of March. And 2 weeks from today will be Easter Sunday. And this Easter Sunday is a very special Easter Sunday. All Easters are special. This one's especially special. The Terry Fox Marathon of Hope for Cancer Research, started by Terry Fox at mile marker 1 of the Trans-Canada Highway. He dipped his leg in the North Atlantic Ocean and officially started at mile marker 1 in front of St. John's, Newfoundland City Hall. And this Easter Sunday coming up, the 12th of April, will be the 40th anniversary. And man, did that young man show courage. Courage. We all need courage. Terry Fox had extraordinary courage. At his Marathon Hope for Cancer Research, he started after losing one leg to cancer. He was determined to go ahead and do something to raise money for cancer. He had a high school gym teacher who had coached him in athletics and sports. He's a great athlete, in great shape. And he brought him, visited him in a hospital rehab, and he brought him a book on marathon running. And Terry politely looked at it and thanked him for it, and didn't seem to make a big impression on him. But later on, when he was interviewed, he said that thoughtful, wonderful school teacher / coach that brought him that book, that was the inspiration for what became the Terry Fox Marathon of Hope for Cancer Research. Persistence. We see here persistence. Man, did he have persistence. No ums, ahs, ifs, and buts about it. Persistence. Calvin Coolidge, President Calvin Coolidge said that, and I quote, exact quote from President, there is nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Calvin Coolidge. Again, nothing in the world can take the place of persistence, and he had it in spades. Terry Fox had it in spades. He started, as I mentioned already, mile marker 1 in the Trans-Canada Highway at St. John's, Newfoundland. Newfoundland. Couldn't have started a better place. And that leads me in every day he was running the equivalent of a marathon, which is 20-some miles, about 40 kilometers. Every day he ate healthy. Eggs, apples, juice, as we say in French, jus d'orange, the juice, the lat, the milk. Didn't mean if it was shredded wheat or the shreddies. He ate them. You know, this famous ad for Shreddies, Freddie and Eddie? Well, this here was Terry and Doug, his very faithful, loyal friend that drove that van from mile marker 1 right across till they had to finish up at Thunder Bay, Ontario. And this reminds me of a lovely lady from Port Blandford, Newfoundland. As you head out of St. John's, it was so cold when they got started, they would have frozen that van. She had a bed and breakfast early in the season, said, fellas, come in. They come in, she made them supper, gave them a warm bed, lovely Newfoundland hospitality, and the Newfoundlanders are known for the hospitality. She made big loaves of bread, the twin bread. Now, I ate half of this, so it was a lot bigger than that. That's the remnants. But he ate next morning after breakfast, she gave him a big, complete loaf of Newfoundland bread and some baked apple jam that her mother had given her. So that was going to be part of his lunch next day, was that big bun of homemade Newfoundland bread and the baked apple jam. So wonderful people. Speaking of wonderful people, I'll never forget people coming in the store one morning. It was the whole family, and they were leaving. It would have been April of about 2012, 2013. They were leaving Newfoundland to go up to Shedak, New Brunswick, to work in the industry of processing seafood, lobster, and maybe later in season crab. The whole family, they weren't rich people, but their attitude was wonderful. Very hard-working people. The kids were tired, teenagers, the mom, the dad, and I think it was the mother-in-law or the son's mother, okay, father's mother, and the whole family was in their double-seated truck and heading up the line, and they gave $5 for Terry Fox. They knew it was important, And it was the generosity of people like that. They say we're one of the top fundraisers in the land of Canada. I've had donations from modest amounts to $2,000 on one occasion. A very generous fellow sent $2,000 in. But there's not a donation out there that's ever been received and given that's not appreciated and doesn't help the cause of Terry Fox to fight cancer. Not one. Not one. It reminds me of that $5 bill. Yesterday, I was going down to a project down the road, and a gentleman picked me up, and he wrote, Terry Fox, he made a quote to me, and said, you write this down, please. Terry Fox, greatest Canadian ever. Terry Fox, greatest Canadian ever. And John Wayne said to me, he should be on the Canadian $5 bill. And I agree. He said it, I second it. Terry Fox should be in the Canadian $5 bill. Greatest Canadian ever. Be wonderful on his 40th anniversary year. Email your member of parliament. Phone your member of parliament. Write the Prime Minister. Send a letter to editor. Terry Fox to be in the Canadian $5 bill. As John Wayne said, Terry Fox, greatest Canadian ever. I second it. Well said, John Wayne. Now, God bless the truck drivers. I have truck drivers. They're some of the most generous fellas. One is actually there's lady truck drivers out there too, but some of the most generous people you ever want to meet. They very kind, good-hearted people. I had a truck driver in one day that had seen Terry Fox 3 different times. He was going long haul. He was going from, I think, New Glasgow up to Ontario. He seen him going out. He's seen him further down, and another time in a trip back from Toronto, he's seen him again. 3 times. And I couldn't stop tractors on the road, but every year that guy came in and gave a generous donation. I remember this, not only after he got off Cape Breton, after Newfoundland, he got off the Newfoundland ferry at Cape Breton. Another customer come in. This is the beautiful Cape Breton Island. Beautiful. Lovely Cape Breton Island. All the school kids in Bedore School, a few miles up from the Newfoundland ferry terminal at, actually Nova Scotia ferry terminal, that's excellent, at North Sydney, all the kids went out, and the teachers, good teachers, principal, and they cheered. They did a donation, a collection ahead, donated to him and stopped the van with his faithful friend Doug Elwood. Anyway, they take and they all cheered him on. Can you imagine how good it made him feel to have that level of enthusiasm? All these kids from probably grade primary, 5, 6 years old, up to, I think it was a primary to 6 school, right up to about age 12. Anyway, God bless the truck drivers. They take, and it's counterintuitive. In this world, the harder people work for the money, I've noticed over the years, the harder people work for the money, they're more generous with it. It's a fact. The harder, I'm going to repeat that 3rd time, the harder people work for the money, the more generous they are with it. Truck drivers work very hard for the money, and I've got donations from people all walks of life, and it's a fact. That's no ums, ahs, ifs, and buts about it. Now, in Terry's own words, we look here, we have Terry Fox. This here is a Terry Fox run, and I quote, even if I don't finish, we need others to continue it. It's got to keep going without me. I repeat that in Terry's own words. Even if I don't finish, we need others to continue it. It's got to keep going without me. And Terry Fox said this when he knew his cancer was terminal. And this is why every year we have the Terry Fox Marathon Hope for Cancer Research. Please be as generous as your circumstances permit. Please be as generous as your circumstances permit. Then, and remember that thou art dust, and on the dust we shall return. And that is why Jewish people and Muslims are buried in a shroud. There's no pockets in a shroud, a famous Jewish businessman told me. And that is why in most Christian religions, the priest goes, or minister, and sprinkles a little bit of dust on top of the casket and says, remember, man, that thou art dust, and unto dust thou shalt return. We all go through this life. God put us in the world. I sincerely believe that. I try my best to practice it. Terry Fox certainly practices in spades. No question. This video is all about Terry Fox and Marathon for Cancer Research and 40th anniversary. God put us in the world to work hard and help one another. God put us in the world to work hard and help one another. So Terry, he's up there in heaven now with God and angels and the saints and loved ones that's gone before him. I'd met Betty. I didn't actually meet Betty Fox. I misspoke. I met his brother Fred once. I got notes from Betty Fox occasionally. All people that participated would get a note from Betty Fox. And that lady, in years after his death, every year she spoke to schools. It's estimated somewhat over 400,000 people she spoke in front of live, mainly students. And I'm going to finish this video up and get going on a bit. He's famous for doing that. Betty Fox, every presentation she made, she finished with the comment, the quote, "Never give up on your dreams." That bears repeating. Betty Fox finished with the quote, "Never give up on your dreams." No matter what your walk of life is, your profession, your vocation, never give up on your dreams, friends. In the word of she was quite a lady in her own right. No ahs about it, Betty Fox. So I ask you, this fall now, gentlemen had tremendous courage, and we can see here, focus in, we see here on Sunday, September 20th. Sunday, September 20th will be, that most places, will be the Terry Fox Merit and Hope for Cancer Research. That's about 5 months off yet. Sunday, September 20th, 2020, and it will be the 40th anniversary. I ask you, this is John Pettipas, I ask you to please give so more can live and keep the legacy of Terry Fox's Merit and Hope and research cures for cancer on the go. And the next time, one more thing, if you want to be so kind as to press the subscribe button and spread the word around. If doesn't cost anything, just press the subscribe button. You'll be electronically notified more videos come out. And press the like button. But spread the word around about Terry Fox. This is about Terry Fox. Spread the word around about this man of courage, Terry Fox. And till next time, this is John Pettipas, wishing all you wonderful folks out there in computer land all the best. That's Newfoundland expression. All the best, and God bless. Thank you.